One of the huge problems with introducing myself to the people here on YouTube is that I don't feel like there are very many people here who could understand my own explanation and understanding about myself. I know myself really well. I know what I am more than who I am. And if I started talking about what characteristics distinguish me from my fellow YouTubers and my fellow people, that would be a very difficult proposition for me, because people don't seem to have the background, most people, to understand the things that make me different. And underscore that word "make" there. And this is largely because of environmental factors, factors about the environment that I was birthed into, not just what happened after the womb, but what happened before. And it has everything to do with the changes that are happening so rapidly in our world. In some very real sense, I feel like I was crafted by some unseen intelligence to fit together with a future that hadn't even materialized by the time I realized that some of the things that I know and do fit together particular ways with certain things like computers and the electronics and stuff like that. And so there's a sort of telos that is playing out in my personal life that I would have a very difficult time sharing, because it would make other people most people it would make very skeptical about me, and other people it might even make afraid. Ones that know even more would want to control and manipulate and do, and have been trying and trying and trying. And it's such a sad thing. At the same time that I feel very fortunate, it's also a very difficult existence. I don't have any peers, very, very few peers. And, you know, that is what it is. And I'm hoping in time that I will get to come out of the closet, for some of the things that differentiate me from other people. But until that time, that's going to have to remain a mystery. But there's a considerable amount, suffice it to say that there's a considerable amount of stuff that I know about myself and I know about humanity as it relates to things like my techno-shamanism, that are very key factors in the evolution of man. The United States is presently being haunted by the absurdity of the Iraq war strategy, the strategy of the war on terror, and the approach that the misleaders took to engaging that. And I was so shocked, I guess, by the actions of these people that I didn't even engage a response to those actions. I decided that the chips would fall where they would, and one of the things that really struck me was this attitude, you're either with me or you're against me. That attitude I found to be very, very problematic, because I don't think that most people in government realize the nature of human existence. They don't understand that there's this component relationship, that the humanity itself is a sort of organism, and that it has organs, and different organs do different things. If somebody cuts off your finger, you're gonna live. If you clip your toenails, you know, it's probably gonna be good for you. If you lose an arm, lose a leg, you can lose all 4 legs, all 4 arms and legs, and still live, still be alive. But there's certain parts of the body that are vital. There are certain organs that the body can't live without, and that you wouldn't want your body to be living without. And this was sort of the, in my view, the most serious failing of this strategy, that someone would treat something that they don't even know about as adversarial, and injure themselves, injure the whole, so seriously in the process.